Hi, my name is Terri Sproul and I want to welcome you to my studio. I have the pleasure of being the design team leader for SinCityStamps. I have been enjoying working with this group for quite a while. The stamps are absolutely amazing and the design team is even more amazing. So enjoy the rest of this hop. I'm going to get down to my workspace and we're going to start playing. So let's go. Okay, we're down here at my work desk now, and this is the plate of stamps that we are all using from the design team for the project today. And this is just a fun set of stamps. It's a little steampunky, but yet it's got some circus stuff in it, so there's lots of versatility in this stamps. I am going to work on an art journal today. If you guys join me on Tuesday, you will see that I do a art journal every single Tuesday. And so I'm going to kind of do a combine for my Tuesday group also. So I am cheating a little bit. First thing I did is I gessoed the back of my pages with this plain white gesso. And I do that so that it seals the paper all the way through. Then I went in with some basic plain acrylic paint. I watered it down a lot. It's a really pretty sky blue. And I did kind of just like a wash over the whole thing. Now I did do all that off camera so I could let it dry. Now I'm going to go in and start using some stamps. The stamps that I am going to use, besides the one off of that plate, are the ones from the journaling set of stamps. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is do some general stamping in the background. I'm going to grab my blue. This is kind of a turquoise blue. And I do not, when I work with my stamps with a journal, I do like to keep them just rubber, no matting, no nothing. I actually use my fingers. So I want to have some really light stamping in the background here, just some texture. So honestly, you can't really see this. This is almost the exact same color as the paper that I am working on. So don't freak out if you cannot see this right now on the camera. I'm just getting some depth in the background. Now, as I talk about if you watch my show, I don't think I just stamp. I sometimes ink in between. I sometimes don't. Now, these do seem like they're little small stamps, but what's nice about them is you can layer stamp over top of stamp over top of stamp and get a larger area if you need a larger area. So I am just going to continue to stamp all around my page here and just get some general. Basically what I'm doing is just getting some texture in the background because the page is so plain blue back here. I want it to just add a little texture. And again, not thinking, just stamping. Stamping multiple times. Now I do want to come in with this one also. This is kind of similar to that one, except it's absolutely the opposite of the first one. The first one has, you basically are only seeing the holes. This one, it looks like the holes are filled in. So this is giving a little more depth. And again, I'm using the same color blue almost as the background. So it's not showing up very heavily. And I'm kind of doing that purposely. I might zoom in here in a second when I'm done and see if you can see one or two of these little sections. Let me see if I can do that now that I've gotten that part done. Let's see what I can do about zooming in and see if you can see one of these sections. You can kind of see it right in there. So you can see where I got a little bit of depth, but not a lot. And that was I did that kind of on purpose. Now, I'm going to go in with an olive green. And again, from the journaling set of stamps, I'm going to use this Harlequin stamp. Real quick little hint that I want to show you is when I cut my stamps out, I made sure that I got one that has a V right there. You see that V? And the reason for that is so that I can line the stamps up if I need to. So that is the reason for that. What my thoughts are on this one, I kind of have this image in mind. is I'm going to go across the page here with some of this. Again, kind of lining it up, not worrying about it, not getting a perfect stamped image, you know, just keeping it real simple, not worrying about getting a perfect image or anything. And I'm just going to go across the page like this. That's my thoughts on that. So I'm just doing real simple. Again, not worrying about it being perfect, just getting some image on there. I am going to bring it across here. Again, specifically not inking it up all the way so that I am getting a very distressed look. These are a solid stamp, so if you do want a more solid image, you can ink them up well and get a nicer image. But I don't really care. I'm wanting that to be a little willy wonky and that kind of stuff. Now I think I'm going to go in with a lavender, and this is another stamp from that set of stamps that I'm going to use, and these are like circles and they go from large to little. Oh, real quickly, I do want to heat set that real quick. This is not necessary, but I don't want my inks to blend, so I'm just going to do this for basically CYA. And for you guys who don't know what that means, it means cover your butt. And I did that very PC'd. Oh yeah, me like that. I'm very happy with that. Again, I'm not really thinking, I'm just trying to get a design going back there, getting some interest going. Kind of working on the center of my page only here. And there really is a reason that I'm doing that for my idea of what I'm going to do. Let me pull out a little bit here for you guys. Continuing to get my images on the background here. Oh, I really like that. That turned out awesome. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to use a product that I am just madly in love with right now. And this product is from Crafter's Attitude. And this one is their scrapbook edition. And if you are playing along with me on my Tuesday night classes, I give a prize away every week if you are playing along. And this is the prize I'm going to give away. So somebody's going to win this awesome package of Crafter's Attitude. Now when you get Crafter's Attitude, it is basically films. They're sheets of a film. What's awesome about this film is you can either stamp on it or you can run it through your inkjet printer. And there is a shiny side, see the shiny? And there is a matte side. You're going to stamp and print on the shiny side. Once you've stamped, and I do use StazOn. Now, do I know for sure if that's mandatory? No. My instincts are if I'm using anything shiny is to go with StazOn, so that's what I did. I stamped this image, which is one of the ones from the plate that we are using, and I colored it in with some inks. This image right here is also on that little package, so I did the exact same thing. I colored and then I cut around the image. Now, a little hint, you will be taking the backing off of this film eventually. Do not take the backing off when you cut or print. Leave the backing on. It really makes it more sturdy and makes it a lot easier for you to use. Okay, so back to my idea here. Now, I do want to come in with two stamps that I have here. I'm going to grab some StazOn. I have this, oh, love this one. This one, it's going to be hard for you guys to see, but it says, it looks like a ticket, a circus ticket, and it says emit 1. So I definitely want to use that. And I'm going to use Stays On. And you can put this on a mount if it makes you feel better. You know, stamp mount, whatever, however it makes you more comfortable. Now, normally I don't really freak out on where I'm going to put something, but I kind of want to have a general idea of where I want to put this, so let me just get an idea of where that's going to sit. This is going to sit on top like that, so I kind of want my ticket right here. Okay, now I am working upside down, so I need to make sure I get that correct. So I'm doing a nice stamped image here using Stays On Black of the circus. Love it. Now I can come in and color that in or do other kinds of stuff with it, whatever I want to do. I also want to do some washi tape stuff. So I'm going to grab just some general pieces of washi tape. I'm not going to really think again. I'm going to grab washi tape. I'm going to rip off and just put some washi tape down. Now I've got a couple different sizes here. So, and what's kind of cool about the washi tape, see how you can still see the image from below? That's kind of cool. I like that. Actually, hold on if I want to use this. I've got a couple different sizes here. And if you don't know how to make washi tape is basically, you can make it using, what's the word I'm looking for? Masking tape. Some general masking tape, and you can stamp over it and ink over it and do all kinds of stuff. And it will give you basically washi tape. Oh, like that. Might take this exact same idea and put it over here. Again, trying not to think, just playing. And I'm peeling off some more washi tape. Sorry to keep going out of camera there. But I'm blind, so I always need to be able to see what I'm doing. So I need to get it closer to my face. Ah, so frustrating getting older and losing your sight. I know you guys have lost your sight when you were children. To have no pity for me. But it's still frustrating me. Okay, likey, likey, likey. Oh, really do like that. Okay, now when you use, back to using the craft attitude. When you use the craft attitude, believe it or not, you use a glue stick. I know that seems very strange, but I do want to do two things. One, put my little lid on my thing. Now, I do have to admit, when I put on stickers or any type of washi tape or anything on my pages, I do go over it with a gel medium. And the reason for that is this way it will be protected forever. So if you are using stickers or any type of sticker type medium, you do want to use some gel medium over the stickers, and this will basically seal them so they will not come off in the future. So you will not have problems with them lifting or anything in your book in the future. Now, even though that does kind of have a film on it right now, that will dry completely clear and you won't have a problem not seeing that. So don't worry, don't think that I just ruined my page. Gel medium, you can use it. This happens to be Liquitex, but you can use Golden's, or even Claudia Helm's got some gel mediums out. Whatever kind of gel medium you happen to have around the house. Always works. Okay, liking this, liking this. Now, this seems a little strange, but this is how you work with these craft attitude stuff. Again, remember I was telling you, you need to use a glue stick to do this. I'm going to grab my craft sheet just to put my glue on. Again, glue stick, and it's going to seem weird, but you're going to put the glue stick on the shiny side, which is the side you stamped on or you put through your inkjet printer. I know that seems weird, but trust me. So I'm putting on a nice coat of my glue stick here. Real good coat all the way across my page. Now this is the hard part. Now you have to peel the backing off. So this is easier said than done. Now what's really cool about this stuff is it is completely translucent. I am doing a project. I'm actually on their, I'm a guest designer for them. I'm putting my glasses on because I can't see. For this month being June, and I am going to be doing a project that I'm very happy with. Oh, there it goes. And it's going to be on my blog on the 13th. So you're going to peel off this and you get this wonderful little film. It's basically a film. And then I'm going to, and what's cool about this film is it's completely translucent. So you can put layer on top of layer. So I glued that down. Look how cool that looks. Doesn't that look cool? And I'm going to do the exact same thing with him. He's going to lay on top of the balloon there. So again, I'm going to throw my craft sheet. Pulling my craft sheet up just to protect my surface. Grab my glue stick. Put some glue on him. Yes, I make sounds when I glue. I don't know why. I think it's back to when I was teaching back in the day when I used to travel and teach all the expos. This was way back when, about 15 years ago. I used to teach, we used to do a demo, and we used to have a lot of little kids that would come up and do the demo, the make and take. And I always used to tell the kids that the glue doesn't work unless you make sounds. So I think that's why I still make sounds. So I am putting this bird up on top of the, love. I'm going to try to zoom in there so you can see how cool that looks. I really hope it looks as cool. It zooms in on you for you. See how that's looking? Look how translucent it is. You can still see everything underneath, but yet it's not bad. Oh, really liking that page. Okay, back out. Back to working. Okay, now I do have, on that same plate of stamps, there is this really cool stamp that is the definition of steampunk. I am going to come in and color that image in a second here. So I am mounting my steampunk definition onto my page. And where do I want to put that? I'm just kind of getting an idea where I want to put it right now. I think I'm going to put it, way up there up on top. Give it a little strange balance. And I'm inking up with StazOn, and this is Bizarre Red. And I'm going to stamp that again, like I said, up here. Hopefully I'm going to get a good image. Perfect. Love it. Love it when it turns out like that. Okay, what am I going to do next? The next thing I actually had in mind for my little project here was to do some general journaling. And I actually do need to turn this around towards me to do some journaling. This is going to be a very simple page. And I want to journal, as soon as I find my journaling pen. I swear I had it sitting here a second ago. Don't you hate that when you can't find something on your desk? Oh well. You do want to use, oh here it is, a nice good black ink to journal with. And I am going to journal about myself right over here, and I'm going to talk about that I was steampunk way before steampunk was hot. This is still a little wet here, so I'm going to dry this real quick. And I am just writing before I knew what steampunk was. And what I wrote is, I was steampunk before I knew what steampunk was. Because I always joke about that I didn't even know I was a steampunk person until I started to see all what steampunk was. I just fell in love with it. Okay, I do want to get some more depth in here. So I am going to grab a makeup sponge, which is one of my favorite tools. And this is some Stormy Skies. And I want to just go in and put a little depth around the edge here. Now, if you are using something that has a corner like that and you don't want to get any of that edges in, if you kind of roll it like that in your hand and you work in a circular motion, you will not get any of those sharp edges, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And I just want to darken up my edge and get some depth into this page. See the difference already that gave the page, just getting some general depth in there. And it also helps because I didn't get all the paint all the way around, so I do want to get that done. Really, really liking this page. I hope you guys join me on Tuesdays. I do a class every Tuesday on my YouTube channel. And we are doing art journals right now. And of course, I use a ton of SinCityStamps. And we do have another plate of journaling stamps coming out that I think might still be on sale right now. If not, they're still only a really good reasonable price for the whole set. I believe it's $20 for the whole set of stamps. And there's some really good ones on there. So there will be 2 full journaling plates very soon. I'm almost done here, and you guys are going to hop on over to the next person in the blog hop and check out what amazing project they did using this exact same set of stamps that I used. And I don't know about you guys, but that page really turned out cool. I hope you liked that project. I hope you join me on Tuesday. Thanks again. I'm going to go in and color that in, and that's all I'm going to do. This page is done. Thanks again for joining me. Have a great day.